Konnichiwa, hello, and welcome. This is Roy at NinjaZilla90, and today I will be reviewing the Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super, if you might say, Dragon Star's Super Saiyan Goku figure. And yes, this is a super cool, super awesome, very accessible, budget-friendly figure you can pick up at your local Walmart when he's available, and I got some positive things to say about it. So, with that said, let's get things started. And now, here we have the Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super, if you might say, Dragon Stars Super Saiyan Goku, in all of his super awesome, super powered Super Saiyan glory. As you can see, this figure is well detailed and well articulated. He is wearing his typical, usual Goku outfit, his orange gi with his blue undershirt, or what we like to call his debak in Taekwondo, because that would be the Korean word for it. The Japanese word for it would be gi. But anyway, guys, we can see how he's wearing his uniform. He has his belt, which doesn't have his little his hang tassels, I guess. I don't know. I guess this is just a wrap that goes around him. I don't know why Goku lost the tie belt. If you guys know what I'm saying, and we just have kind of like this cloth strap going around him. I've always wondered why that was, but anyway, or maybe it's just some type of art decision Akira Toriyama made. But I always wondered why all the Goku in the later episodes of Dragon Ball Z didn't have his tie belt, and he just kind of had that a band around his waist. But anyway, getting more in depth with detail, we can see he has his dark blue boots on. We have his little bitty rope ties. As you can see, we have the red trim going down the middle of his boots, and the top part of his boots as well. And we have the underside of his shoes, which is not very detailed. It just tells you about the company that makes it, the Bandai and Funimation license and stuff like that. Nothing too interesting there on the bottom of the feet. Articulation wise, his figure, his head can turn a full 360, and we see his very awesome, very cool looking super yellow, super blonde Super Saiyan hair. And if we bring him up close to the camera, I might have to put my light on, or we can see him like that. No, there we go. We can see those very beautiful Super Saiyan turquoise color eyes there, looking really nice. Actually, it looks really good. If I can, in that light. Well, now we can see him really good. Looks cool. Like I said, articulation wise, head can move full 360, like I just demonstrated. The arms are on, I would say, swivel, butterfly style swivel hinges, so we can rotate them a full 360, like so. Same is true with the other arm. It's a little stiff, but I can get it. Yeah, it's a little stiff, but as you can see, it moves, and the figure is fine. I just gotta make sure I have those shoulder pieces lined up correctly, because we do have a pin hinge inside of those shoulders, as you can see. when I bring him up right there and right there. Now those pins inside, like those pins being visible, don't really bother me at all because he's an action figure. I mean, what do you expect? He's gonna have like different cuts on his body for articulation purposes. So don't expect this to like look like seamless like he would on the anime because this is a action figure. It's a posable toy. But anyway, we do have a bicep swivel. We can rotate all the way around a full 360. Same is true with the other arm. We do have a very good double jointed elbow right here, so we can bend it about that much, bring it back about that much. Now we can't bend it all in as nearly as much as the SH Figure Arts figures, but we can still bend it in a good range and bend them out as well. Now, for his accessories, this figure does come with come with a pair of two like semi-open hands like this, but I can't find those at the moment, so I'm not gonna go scrambling just to find two hand pieces and have on screen for like 2 seconds just to do this figure review. So I'm just doing this review without them. Now, that's it. We do have wrist articulation, so we can swivel those hands all the way around a full 360, and we do have a hinge in that wrist as well. Same is true with the other arm, so we do have a swivel and we do have a hinge like so. He also looks really cool from the back, as you can see. You can see all the folds and finer details in his outfit. As you can see, we also have a good ab crunch, so we do have waist articulation. We can look down about that much, we can go back up about that much, and we can rotate him around a full 360 if we so-called choose to. Now we also have good articulation points in the legs. The legs are on butterfly style ball joints, so we can move them down like so, and we can split them out about that far. Not that much, but we can get like at least somewhat of a range out of them, and we can kick forward that much. Well, we can move those legs a full 360 like so, although we can't really kick straight, so yeah, it kind of sucks. So because like we can't do like a straight on legitimate roundhouse kick, like accurate martial arts kicks with these figures, so that's kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. You get what you pay for. But I mean, for the price, it doesn't have to be like the movement doesn't have to be spot on accurate, but it's still good for what it is. Now, as far as the knees go, we do have a double joint at the knee, but it's hard to tell that the knees are double jointed because of the way his pants are sculpted. But as you can see, we do have a double joint in the knee nonetheless. But the pins inside of the knee, inside of the legs right here, like right there and right there, would basically show you that yeah, there is a double joint in that knee right there. So that's a thing. And we do have some foot and ankle articulation as well, so we can rotate those feet a full 360. Same is true with the other side, and we can point them forward and back. So yeah, so far I think this is a really good figure for the price. I'm glad I picked them up when I did. I don't have that many Dragon Stars figures in my collection. Matter of fact, I just finished reviewing the other two I had, which was the Perfect Cell and the Final Form Cooler, so I definitely got to catch up with snagging some more of these up for review, because yeah, I really kind of want to transition into doing more budget-friendly, accessible figures on this channel, so I'm not breaking my bank account nearly as much. So with that said, you can definitely look forward to seeing more new Dragon Stars figure reviews popping up on this channel from time to time. So now, with that said, I will now be getting into my final verdict and giving you my final thoughts and opinions and score on this figure. So let's get to it. And now for my final verdict on the Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super or Daima or GT or just straight up Dragon Ball. Well, straight up Dragon Ball. Goku wasn't a Super Saiyan yet and he was only a kid. But anyway, my final verdict on the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars, Super Saiyan Goku here. If I have to give this figure a final score based on detail, articulation, and playability, I have to give him a drumroll please. A straight up, well-deserved, knocked out of the park, 100%ed, 5 out of 5 stars. Why? I know what you're thinking. Didn't you say that the leg articulation wasn't exactly martial arts accurate? Yeah, but for the price point, I can forgive it for that. Accuracy of movement is not the aim for the Dragon Stars line. The aim is to be affordable and accessible. So, I'm not taking points off for that. But as far as detail-wise, detail I would say is show accurate. Judging by his uniform and the fact that he doesn't have his tie belt, I would say this would be a Super Saiyan Goku like around the time of the Cell games. So I would put it there. So that this is not the when he first turned Super Saiyan on Namek, because he would have had his tie belt. So yeah, but anyway, playability is really good. This figure does not fall apart when you put him in various poses and battle with other figures. So that is good. I think this figure is a really good figure for all ages, except for maybe like small children and toddlers. Yeah, I wouldn't give them these. Yeah. Maybe like older fans, like slightly like 8, 9, 10. Even like older fans like around my age. Like I'm 34, so yeah. And I still buy a bunch of toys and play a bunch of video games. And I am clearly not ashamed of it. People can say what they want. Just because you're a certain age does not mean you have to stop liking and stop being into certain things. People can have their opinions. That's them. If they have a problem with what you do, that's their problem, not yours. Don't let other people's opinions stress you out. Do what you enjoy doing, as long as it's within your means. But anyway, guys, yeah, that is my final score for that one. For this one, like I said, I think he is a really good figure. Like I said, looking forward to picking up some more of the Dragon Stars line. And as always, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you like what you see. And as always, stay safe, take care, God bless, and peace out.